Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're thinking about going long on XRP right now, you might want to hit the brakes for a moment. Crypto analyst Koresh AK, who's been in the game for over 8 years, has just dropped a cautionary analysis that suggests now might not be the best time to bet on XRP going up. And more on that in just a moment. BTCC is a crypto exchange that gives you a lot of benefits. For example, there's no VPN or KYC necessary to get started. You have over 13 years of a platform, over 300 cryptocurrencies to choose from, and up to 500x leverage. And if you use my referral link down in the description below, you can get bonuses. For example, a 10% deposit bonus. You can also get bonuses all the way up to $10,055. So if you'd like to look into this more, or if you're ready to get started, you can find that link down in the description below. All right, so moving over here to the post from Koresh AK. In his latest breakdown, Koresh points to some pretty strong bearish momentum building around XRP. He's urging traders to take a step back and really reevaluate their risk before jumping into any bullish positions. And he's not just making vague predictions, he's got charts to back it up. Looking at XRP's daily chart, Koresh highlights what looks like a descending wedge pattern. That's technical jargon for a structure where price makes lower highs while volatility spreads out. Basically, it's a signal that buyers are losing control while sellers are getting bolder. And XRP is currently hanging right around $2. It's facing resistance around $2.06, a level that Koresh thinks could suck in some overly eager buyers before the price drops again. So, what's the big takeaway? According to Koresh, the trend is sloping downward faster and harder. Every time XRP tries to rally, it gets slapped back down. These failed rallies and consistently lower highs at key levels are flashing warning signs. In fact, Koresh believes these are much better setups for short positions, meaning you'd bet on the price going down rather than hoping for a bounce. And XRP's recent price action backs this up. Earlier this week, it dipped to $1.60, then bounced slightly above $2, only to settle back down again around $1.94. That kind of movement makes it tough to build any real bullish case. It feels more like a coin that's losing steam than gearing up for a breakout. And Koresh isn't alone in this thinking. Analyst Cole Garner chimed in with a blunt message to traders: short XRP now and thank him later. That's how strongly he feels about XRP's bearish outlook. Another voice joining the chorus is Cassius Clay, who isn't holding back. He claims XRP is massively overvalued and that the current market just doesn't have the retail buying power to keep it afloat at these prices. With a market cap over $100 billion, Clay believes there's a serious downside risk looming. He even compared XRP to Shiba Inu's epic collapse, calling it one of the most inflated assets out there and due for a correction. To back up his conviction, Clay revealed he's holding a $1 million short position on XRP and says it's already making gains. Now back over to Koresh. His chart lays out some key support levels traders should be watching. If XRP can't manage to break through that $2.06 resistance, we might see a drop back down to around $1.56 or even $1.30. These could potentially be bounce zones, but nothing's guaranteed. If the bearish momentum continues, even those supports could crumble. Some experts are even talking about XRP revisiting the $1 level. And the bottom line? Well, a lot of experienced analysts are painting the same picture. This isn't the time for wishful bullish plays on XRP. The trend is still against it. Instead, smart, disciplined traders may want to focus on shorting failed rallies, especially at resistance levels where the price keeps getting rejected. Of course, nothing's ever certain in crypto, and sudden reversals can happen. But as things stand, the risk-reward ratio seems to favor those betting on further downside. So, if you're eyeing XRP and wondering whether it's time to dive in, it might be worth sitting this one out, or at least watching how it reacts to those key levels before making a move. As always, stay sharp, manage your risk, and don't chase trades out of FOMO. The charts are talking, and right now, they're not whispering sweet nothings to the bulls. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this. Share your thoughts with us down in the comments below. And again, you can find that link to BTCC in the description. You can also find a link over to Blue Sky, my profile at Crypto Atlas. Trying to get to 40 followers. Every follow is greatly appreciated. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you also to my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.